Thank you. Feeding San Diego launches the Fuel for Summer campaign to help kids and families during the summer months. Gavon Morris from Feeding San Diego is joining us now. Gavon, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Sometimes when I hear these numbers, it's just hard to wrap your mind around that 1 in 4 children right now facing hunger because of COVID-19. How are you guys trying to help?
Well, there's just a significant amount of need out there that, totals approximately 180,000 children and youth that are facing hunger in our community. And Feeding San Diego offers hundreds of distributions throughout the county so that people can access those services. And we're also working in partnership with local school districts, including San Diego Unified. At 15 meal sites, we're providing more than 25,000 meals every single week. And we also have another 11 youth meal sites where we're offering over 3,500 food boxes weekly. We also have a number of school pantries throughout the community that are set up to provide food boxes that are set up in our drive-through model. So we adhere to social best practices. And, we're just getting the food out as quickly as possible during this time.
I remember, Gavon, when the whole pandemic started, before they even really called it a pandemic, and there was all that talk about shutting down the schools, and parents would shut down the schools. Why are the schools shut down? And I remember hearing over and over again, wait, we got kids that if we shut down the schools, they're not going to have access to food. It's really hard for some people to believe that that happens to their neighbor in their communities right here in San Diego, that kids were depending on those meals in their schools. So when schools are closed, to be able to get access to the food that they need is so important.
It's incredibly important. We have so much more to do. Since COVID-19 hit, we've served over 6.6 million meals to the community.
Wow.
More than 2,000 distributions. So we're doing a lot of work, which is, all powered by the community's generous support and their donations.
It's summer. Usually the kids would get out, and then you had the summertime where you still wanted to take care of these kiddos, and we're just we're going with it as we're going to get ready to go with the fall. So what do we need to do to be able to get these kids the food that they need in the summer and then fall if school starts?
Sure. Well, we're incredibly grateful to the local school districts, San Diego Unified in particular, because they've been working with us to provide emergency services throughout COVID-19, and will continue to do so through the summer months. So our additional community distributions will help meet that need. But first and foremost, we really need to raise awareness that there are food resources out there for the community to access, and there are no eligibility restrictions. So what we're seeing in the community right now is more than 40% of the people who are accessing our services have never had to rely on food assistance before.
40%.
It's significant.
There are a lot of people, Gavon, who have also see that they're okay, they're managing through the pandemic, but they come out and they say, you know what, we want to help. How do we help others? We're blessed, we have a lot. What can we do? And there are ways that they can help through this program.
There are ways, definitely. And the most impactful way that people can support Feeding San Diego's efforts and to help kids and youth get the nutrition that they need all summer long is to make a financial contribution. We're very effective and very grateful for all of our community partnerships. So every dollar that's donated can provide 4 meals. So it's significant. And throughout COVID-19, we are facing additional operating expenses because we've had to rapidly change our model. So on a typical basis, 97% of the food that we provide to the community is rescue. But because of the supply chain and we've had to increase the amount of purchased product. We've actually procured more than $6 million worth of purchased food in order to keep up with the need in the community. And all of that is funded by community support.
Gavon, if there's anybody watching right now who may need assistance and they're embarrassed or they feel bad or they don't want to ask for help, what would you say to them, and how can they get help if they need it right now?
Well, I want those people to know that they can access services. There is no shame in getting that help that you need. You can go to our website at feedingsandiego.org and click on Get Help. And there's a really easy food finder map that shows all of our countywide distributions that are right there in people's communities. No questions asked. Go out and get that food. If you need additional help, you can call 211, and a number of public benefits are also available to help families during this time. Just look for those resources and get the help that you need. You know, the San Diego community is really coming together right now and helping us do this work. And we want people to be able to take advantage of those services.
Yeah, you said it well. San Diego community really coming together right now. Gavon, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Still to come, the 90-year-old woman climbing stairs to raise money for charity. We'll be right back.